Here I go.
Hello, this is Captain Poodle speaking. Are you ready to find love?
Yes, ahoy, matey.
Love.
Do-do-do-do.
Exciting and new. Go online. They're catfishing you.
Shocker.
Fiancé.
Soon you'll be flying to parts unknown.
90-day Beyonce.
Marrying someone you only met on your phone.
Be they French or Chinese, a brand new K1 visa's the key.
Ooh, the key to what, Poodle?
To love. It's 90-day gate. Let's love.
Welcome back to that voice. That's been gone for a while.
Here I go.
You know, my vocal cords were just starting to close together, and that's going to be shot now.
There
Going
were
to be shot.
so many great moments of her. Yo, welcome to 90 Day Gaze.
Welcome to 90 Day Gaze.
I sound like Darcy because my voice is still shot.
My name's Matt, a.k.a. Maddie.
And I'm Poodle, a.k.a. Jake. Send some prayers. Calling all prayer warriors for my voice, y'all.
Calling prayer warriors.
Calling all. Send some love and some light. Lift me up.
You were in shades of green, and you look good in them.
Thank you.
Green's
Both
a good color for you.
Two greens, I know. Thank you.
He loves green, too, because he loves money.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Yes.
Which we should not bring up money, but bring up a lot of you are new to this show because you came over from Love.
Love is blind.
Love is blind. Love is blind.
That's our theme song for the podcast of Love is Blind.
They are. So we've had a lot of you jump in on the show that way, and we appreciate you. Welcome.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate
as we say
you.
in the South.
We'll be doing a Love is Blind recap of the tell-all on Friday.
Yeah, it'll work because we're gonna watch it.
No, it'll air Thursday.
No, we're gonna watch it on Thursday.
We'll air it Thursday night. Yes. Right?
This is so
This was
confusing.
terrible.
It's going.
We just had a podcast like brain fart.
It's gonna air midnight on Thursday on YouTube on the Netflix YouTube channel. So don't look for it on Netflix,
So,
y'all.
no, I think-
don't look for it.
Kim from Cray Cray, I just did it because we talked about Love is Blind on her Patreon, and she said it's going to be on YouTube, she thinks, for free, maybe for people who don't have Netflix. She said, but on my Netflix queue, I just finished it yesterday. There's like a little black spot that says
really?
watch the...
They said it was only going to be on their YouTube channel.
I read that too. It was very confusing.
I love being informed.
It's true. Y'all, Poodle's
we'll
right.
be like, have you heard people are getting the coronavirus from dogs?
That's true. I know. I read people are not drinking Corona beer right now. I'm like, you're stupid.
We would be the worst people to like, don't come at us. Y'all, if you come for us for your news source, don't do that.
Anyway, y'all.
You deserve a break today.
You deserve a break today.
That used to be a McDonald's slogan. Before it was, I'm loving it and some other shit.
And then I got
What is
pregnant
it now?
by it's just
Have a defibrillator.
yeah. That's exactly what it is. Before we jump into the show, we just
Not
want to
that I
remind
don't love
people.
McDonald's, y'all.
We love McDonald's.
Yep.
But McDonald's sponsor us. We want to remind people that if you do want to jump into Patreon, we're still doing past seasons of Before the 90 Days.
Yes, we just started season 2 of Before the 90 Days.
Yes.
On our Patreon.
We just Tariq and Hazel just had to sleep in with a
barrier of pillows.
A barrier of pillows. That's gonna go well.
And Darcy and Jesse have just reunited, and it goes about as well as you could expect.
Kim, again from Cray Cray, just told me, she's like, that's probably the best season of Before. She said, get ready.
Ugh.
It's so good.
Ugh.
So we're excited. So y'all can join us for that. And then with our Patreon, we do a Bi-Curious episode for people at the Come At Us tier. And Poodle, what are we doing?
We're doing Drag Race.
We're
doing both episodes of Drag Race, so it will not come out. Normally it comes out the first Friday.
Yes.
Our Bi-Curious.
in the morning.
Yes, it will not come out this Friday. Sorry to everybody. We're going to fuck your commute.
See, the way Drag Race did is that
Because they're doing 2 episodes
out
for
of
their
like
premiere.
14 contestants, we saw 7 last week, and then this week we're going to get the other 7.
I get it, and I kind of like it.
I kinda
but
like it, too.
I was not apprised to this move, and I do not appreciate the
RuPaul
surprise.
doesn't give a fuck or call us.
Yeah, she did not contact me.
So we're going to watch it on Friday night, and then we're going to do a podcast afterwards. So it'll probably go up Saturday morning.
So yeah, you'll get it Saturday-ish.
Don't fucking tweet us or Instagram us at 90 Day
you
Gays
dare.
and say, where is RuPaul? You said it. Listen to us now.
Y'all, that is the most obnoxious thing that can happen.
Are we recording? We are. Just check it. You never
We
know.
need to put that on the merch.
We do need to put
Are
that.
we
I really
recording?
forgot and thought we weren't. Anyway.
When did we say that, y'all? Because we've done it like twice.
Full on twice. Like, and not even noticed like 5 minutes in. Like, we had a
Like
25
30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
It was really bad.
Oh,
Poodle.
Oh,
was
God.
So,
I was bereft.
He was so
I was
exasperated.
bereft.
Blivid.
I was blivid.
I think that's all the announcements, right?
I think.
Let's jump in.
Let's jump into the show. Yeah. Look at this one tipping his beer back.
Drinking my St. Archer Gold. It's got 95 calories and
Boy.
2.6 carbs and just enough alcohol to make me feel human.
You know it's March when we're drinking low carb beer.
Ooh,
I'm just
y'all.
over here drinking my vodka, and I had my no carb or low carb dinner, y'all. And I'm carb crazy, and I would kill someone for a bag of popcorn.
Or a donut.
Oh no, I'd slash a throat for a donut.
It takes about 5 days to get carbs out of you. That
Yeah,
hankering.
kind of. But y'all, you dropped the weight. That's
You
the
do.
that's the
That's
truth.
what we're doing.
Anyway, let's get into our girl.
Yeah, we got to drop weight because we got a cruise coming up.
Yeah, we
We'll
got. Ooh, let's talk about that. We got.
Sure.
Y'all,
We're
we
never
gotta-
gonna get to
we
show,
gotta-
but it's-
no,
we got a lot of
We got a
stuff.
Sissy Squad cruise coming up.
Cruise coming up.
Or you know what, 90 Day Gays cruise. If you're not in the Sissy Squad,
Yeah,
you
90 Day Gays.
You know, some people don't have a Facebook, and that is totally fine.
It's true.
If you don't have a Facebook, you can always just make up a name. You don't have to be your name.
You can
can
just
join the
There's
Sissy
people
Squad.
that just do our group, but we understand. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter. We're looking at other ways too.
You
so.
don't want that boyfriend that you escaped, like sleeping with the enemy from Julia Roberts.
You know what? We actually had a Sissy Squatter say, "I'd love to be in your group."
I know,
But I had to change everything because my boyfriend. I was like,
fuck.
that's more important than our fucking podcast.
I agree.
So do you?
If you walk in and the towels are in the right order, you need to leave your house.
It's true. But we should talk to Andrea and see if we can do like a link or something for people that aren't
Just
Facebook
put it
people.
in the Facebook or put it in the podcast notes.
Oh wait, we have a website too. I gotta update that.
We
Yeah, let's
have
just do.
sissy.talk.com, y'all.
Anyway, the cruise is going to be next April.
Next April, not this April.
April 2021.
because we're still fat now.
We're still fat now. We
Yeah.
need a year.
And y'all, don't think y'all need to lose weight for the cruise, but
We love you for who you are, but we hate ourselves.
But we hate ourselves.
Yeah.
And I need to look thinner than this motherfucker. So, that's all that
Because
matters.
Our sound guy, Patrick, might go on the cruise, and he has the body of Thor.
And if he takes his shirt off, I'll throw myself into the Atlantic.
And I'm not going to be like, what's her name? I'll let go of that bitch.
Jack, draw me like one of your French girls.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're French girl.
That movie, I'm going to talk about Titanic for a
God,
moment.
we're never going to get to
That
this show.
movie was so transgressively gay for so many reasons when I thought about it, because it was like, it was like breaking stereotypical rules about men and women and class, and like he's kind of androgynous looking, and he's and she's Kate Winslet's a lesbian icon, always been. And Billy, what's his name, was
Zane.
so fucking hot.
He got not hot.
There was something, yeah, he did. There was something about that movie that was so like gay, LGBT-ish friendly for me. I don't know what it was.
I think it's a movie that's just universal for a lot of people, like straight people, gay people.
Why do you
Good
have to
movie.
diminish me?
No, I'm just saying it relates a lot. I
Okay.
bet you saw it when the quartet was playing while the ship was
Yes.
going down.
My Aunt Joan saw it like 4 times in the theater.
Oh, she did?
She wasted like 13 hours of her life.
What did you do when she put her hand up on the glass when they were fucking?
Ooh, when they were fucking and the music was like, and that tin whistle was like,
Which we're going to hear that a month from today because of Cubs to you Sissy Squatters. We're going to Celine Dion in a month. Poodle can't
can't
sing
make
like
a sound.
Celine. All right, let's jump into this show.
all right, let's go. Let's move on to Darcy.
All right.
It's our girl.
It's definitely a Darcy dress. It looks like I'm wearing 1,000,000 diamonds.
Okay. I want to start with saying, she's trying on a wedding dress. Thanks, TLC, for punking us. We
Did you get
already
punked?
know. No, I didn't. Come on. We
I
know.
was
We know
surprised.
she's not getting married. First of all, we would have heard about it. We would have heard like an explosion somewhere in Connecticut when she was proposed to.
Just her tits would have exploded.
I want to say that. So it turns out she and Stacy have a new bridal, or they're trying out a new bridal line for House of 11. And I wrote, why would you ever buy a wedding dress from Darcy?
I think it's kind of.
Someone who has no luck at being married.
But people equate her with like love and trying to find love. I actually think this is going to be a hit.
No, they're so gaudy. They'd be great at Persian weddings.
Think about what people love now. Shaws of Sunset, Housewives.
That's what I'm saying,
Think about,
Persian weddings.
But no, just the Housewives. Think of all these women that we see, not even just in Los Angeles. Like you go places and women are wearing drag queen makeup at like 2
true.
p.m.
I just think
like working at Chick-fil-A.
I think most people at their wedding would not want something so gaudy. Maybe I'm mistaken.
I think you are. I see, because think about TLC.
I'm a simple gal.
They've got Say Yes to the Dress and all this other shit. They're going to cross-brand this shit, and I think this is where Darcy's going to make her money.
You know what? I hope she does, because I love Darce. She's
I
like
do love Darcy.
She's like a wounded puppy, but
She is. I'm a romantic, and I'll take...
I kept writing, look at her boobs in this, and someone on the Sissy Squad also said, that's also what we call a back pussy.
It's true.
Because her back was squeezed together.
Now, before you come at us, we don't normally, if you're new to the show, we make fun of the people on the show. We don't make fun of each other in our Facebook group. We do drag these people. We don't really talk a lot about, like a lot of y'all wanted to talk about Tania's boobs. Jake and I don't want to talk about that.
No, we're over that.
Darcy is a little different
Tania who?
Darcy is a little different because
She's made a lot of modifications.
Darcy has made choices. So this isn't so much about her
Choices.
body. It's about her choices.
Choices.
Wouldn't you say, Poodle?
And all those choices have been questionable.
Like, when do you know it's a
When
good
you
time
have enough
to...
collagen in your lips.
Yeah, that's literally what I was about to say. When do you know?
When the doctor's like, I can't find another place to put it.
Like, because at this point, like, if the wind blows, she couldn't live in Oklahoma or Texas. She'd knock herself out with her lips. They just would fall up and hit her in the eye. They're a lot.
I wrote down her lips. I was just so, y'all. She looks worse this season than she ever has.
Which, again, we are watching season 2 right now on our Patreon of Before the 90 Days.
Looks so
And
different.
Again, Kim was just, she said that's when Darcy looked the most beautiful. She was beautiful in
She
season
was.
2. I was just like, Darcy stayed the same. But that's not in her mindset or in her family because her sister walks out.
Oh, talk about now. I wasn't prepared for what Stacey looked like.
Now,
she
bear
looked
with
worse.
me on this. You know how, you're not going to know where I'm going in this, but you know how when you watch a movie and you see people that are like women that are in prison or they're starving and they do their makeup where it's just like all foundation and kind of like brown dark circles and like hollow cheeks with no color.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Darcy looked, but like the silicone version of that.
Stacy looked worse. I
Or
thought.
Stacy meant. I mean,
Stacy's
Stacy.
contouring wasn't even like filled out.
Her contouring was horrible. There was no like color. There was no blush.
Yeah, it was all
there was
like
no lip color.
It was all like bronzer.
Bronzer nude.
Yeah,
It looked.
they loved the nude like look, and it looked terrible.
Stacy's was better actually.
Oh, I thought Stacy looked older than Darcy for the first time. Mostly because of her hair.
I was just
that
about to say,
looked
what do you
like
think of her hair?
It had been pulled up 1,000 times and in a top knot, and then someone had just like put a broiler on it.
Yes.
From an oven.
Yeah. Only 3 minutes, y'all. Only 3 minutes in the broiler. It's gonna get it nice and toasty. I mean, wow, it was. So they're starting House of 11 again, because that shit closed.
Oh, did it?
It did close.
Okay, you did some research.
They're
Good.
really no, honestly. This is all anything factual in this episode is because I just did the Kim and from Cray Cray episode.
Thank God.
And she
Kim
just told me
us.
this. They closed, but they're I guess rebranded because now they got money.
Yeah.
You got to have money to
She's
live
got
in that
TLC
house.
money.
Do you see that house that she lives in
The
Connecticut?
house is gorgeous.
That house is gorgeous.
Darcy's doing fine, y'all. Don't feel sorry for her. You can feel sorry for her because she's a loser, but you shouldn't feel sorry for her because she's poor.
I don't even think she's a loser. I think she knows
She's
what
a-
she's doing.
Yes, but think what she thinks about herself.
Oh no, she has no self-confidence. But I think the Darcy and Stacey spinoff is about them
I'm
rebranding.
dying.
It's
I can't
rebranding
wait.
of House of 11.
Is that going to be on TLC?
That's what I mean, come on, what else is
It should be.
Maybe it would be on Hulu because I think Hulu owns TLC as well. Maybe I don't know.
Wow. Hulu's doing fucking good.
She did a big campaign with Hulu.
So we should. I think I loved it when Darcy was like, "This whole collection's about women's empowerment."
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, nothing says empowerment like a back pussy.
yeah. Nothing. It's women's empowered and women feeling beautiful about themselves.
Because I need to feel so beautiful about myself that I need to have 7 procedures a year.
I mean, I thought Darcy's wedding dress was pretty. I mean, it was beautiful. It looked
too
like
much.
it looked
Too
like
much
a
for me.
wedding in Dubai.
It was a wedding
in the
in Dubai.
evening,
Yeah.
but it was beautiful,
And
the color was pretty.
And it looked very Persian. Like, y'all, we're not saying Persian as a derogatory. We're out here where LA is a huge Persian community. They have I would call it, the taste for a Persian wedding is, let's say, extra.
Come at us
Very
if you're
extra.
Come at us if you're a Persian and what kind of taste y'all have. Let
And
us
you
know.
had a very extra wedding.
They all have extra weddings. It's like, where Coco Chanel said, stand in front of the mirror and take one thing away. They don't do
They
that.
add 6.
They add 6. They're like, not enough. Let's put on some bronzer.
And you know what? It's cultural. They do it.
I kind of think Darcy should end up with a Persian man.
That'd be perfect.
That would be perfect for
I
her.
agree. Can we talk about
Do they have big dicks?
I was with one guy and it was okay.
Garbage?
No, he was Armenian.
Oh, okay.
His name was not Garbage, by the way. That's just what he calls him.
That's what I called him. His name was
Garbis.
Garbis.
Yeah. Or Garbish. I don't know. You know what? I spent very little time learning their names.
Doesn't take long to get inside a poodle. Literally. Literally.
I wrote also, both of them have done their eyebrows so much and they're so dark that they kind of look like that angry emoji. And their eyebrows are like, "Eh," and they're so dark.
They are.
I'm going to compare other people to emoji throughout the podcast, by the way. Everyone just kind of looks like an emoji to me at this point. Anyway, so later on, they are they're getting coffee.
At a coffee house. I think while Poodle coughs away, I think this is going to be a time for
90 Days Theater.
We got to drink before we do these
Yeah.
voices.
And I'm going to use mine as a prop.
Don't make noise, Muzz. Somebody
no, we
came
have
at
to do,
oh,
we have to do the. I know. You know what? I'm not having a.
Someone came at Poodle about the mouth
Some at me and
noises.
said I just wish we'd be a little more professional. You know what? I got to agree with you. So I'm not going to have a cough drop. If my voice gives out, okay.
You know what? People read
Hope
us.
you're happy.
And we don't like it, but we read it.
I understand it though, and I was I have a smacking problem. It's just true.
You should hear him suck a dick. When I was his roommate, I knew every time I'd be like, well, I be the sin when I suck a dick inside. When
You
I
can't
suck
sing
a dick inside.
You can't sing racist songs from Dumbo.
No, but I changed the lyrics, so it's not a racist
I be
song.
done seen about everything when I see an elephant fly.
Well, I didn't sing those lyrics.
That's true.
I sang about
Those
dick
crows.
sucking. That was the original lyric for the Disney because y'all, a lot of people don't know this, but Dumbo didn't fly in the original Disney. He sucked a lot of dicks.
He sucked a lot of dick, y'all, and everyone at the circus loves a good dick sucker.
It's true.
Just ask someone at Cirque du Soleil.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
They just line up in the tents.
You know what? Can you imagine if you were in Cirque du Soleil?
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, I mean,
I really wouldn't sleep that much.
no. I mean,
No, I'd be very bendy.
yeah, I couldn't walk around in windy conditions because air would just get up my ass and bloat me. Because that thing would never close anymore.
Nope. Yeah, you're already prolapsed enough.
It's true. All right, let's talk about Stacey and Darcy. Speaking of lips prolapsed. That's a good segue.
they both look like saggy vaginas in their face.
Now, Poodle, we don't have straws because we love turtles, but just imagine we have straws as we do these. What's that? Oh,
That's the turtle.
Oh, that's so sad. That
Y'all
turtle.
don't ever watch that turtle. You'll never use a straw again.
You hated the straw thing, and then you watched that
and then
video?
I watched it and I was horrified.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
So, y'all imagine we are in a coffee shop and we are two twin sisters who hate each other, basically.
It's true. Poodle will be playing the role of Darcy.
No, I'm playing Stacy.
Or Stacey.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'll be playing the role
I
of
always
Darcy.
do Stacy.
And Stacey, they're talking about some fabric, y'all, some work stuff. And scene.
So, how are you? How's Tom? How you been?
That's good, you know. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, and I've got a big mouth now, so I'm gonna have a lot of money.
Oh my God, I love our Elton John glasses. Aren't they amazing?
They're amazing.
They're pink and they make my skin actually look like it has color.
It's true. I can't believe that we got these for only $700 that I put on my credit card.
And it's like, makes us like twins. We're
It's
twinning.
true.
We're
It's
twinning.
true.
We're twinning, Darce.
It's true. I just want to say, Stace, a little upset because
Oh, tell me about it.
here I go. Tom, my British man, didn't
You
call
sexy
me
British man.
on my birthday.
Darce, we have dogs coming over the table.
What? What?
I don't know. It's like I'm not sure what's happening.
I just want that passion. Stacy, at least
Well,
I
I'm
have
married.
you.
I'm engaged, so it's fine. I'm gonna be fine regardless. You're alone.
Love me.
And scene.
That's exactly how that scene went, y'all. Exactly.
That sound when she intakes air. Oh God, I love it so much.
You know, we are really becoming a scene study of Darcy and Stacey.
Y'all, the funniest thing about those two is
I
they
love them.
support each other
Love them.
so much, but you can tell they absolutely detest each other. Like every moment they're on camera together, there's this visceral hatred of the other one.
It's almost like Darcy wants to love Stacey, but
Yes.
Stacey won't let her. She will not let her.
It's just so. If you've ever had like two dogs who are really close in age in the same litter, there's always one bitchy one. And the other one wants so bad to like please the other one,
Yep.
and the other's always like biting the other one's neck.
Or like the one dog raises its leg and doesn't realize it's pissing on the other dog. Stacey's pissing on Darcy.
I mean, y'all, they get along too, and they'll always support each other, but there's a visceral hatred of each other.
You know who
That
I would
is
love to
deep.
meet? I would love to meet their mother.
I would too.
Y'all
What if
come
their- what if
at
their
us
mother
if,
is still with us.
if we've ever met Stacy and Darcy's. I don't know. It's sad that the brother passed away.
Mom has got it going on.
I hope so. I hope that she's alive. That's sad about their brother.
Yeah, that's why they said he was born on the 11th and passed on the 11th.
That's sad.
I think we saw a little bit about him.
It's true.
He was like, Darcy, Stace, gonna miss you.
Maybe we did. I don't remember.
He, of course, talked like that, by the way.
Well, no. Well, maybe. I don't remember. Y'all, so Tom did not call Darcy on her birthday. She's like,
You just gotta call. It's okay. Just a birthday.
The saddest.
it's the
line-
saddest.
It's just a birthday.
Just a birthday.
And you could just hear, like, the complete deflation of her dream.
Just another man.
It's just a birthday.
So, oh God, I realize we have to do Lisa too. I'm going to have no voice after this. Anyway, Tom.
This is my favorite segment of the whole show.
We'll get to
She
Lisa
is
later.
my favorite.
Lisa's amazing. We're going to get to her. But let's talk a little bit. So Tom and Darcy actually have a little bit of a chat conversation.
He's like, well, I would like to meet with you. If we
Tom looks
possibly
good.
could." He does.
He looks good. He's lost weight.
She's like, yeah, you look good. You're healthy.
She's like, hi.
So I wonder what happened.
I don't know. She's all like,
Maybe he went to a fat farm.
maybe.
They don't have fat farms anymore,
They don't.
do they?
They
Mm-mm.
don't. Maybe they.
The name probably turned people
name
off.
probably turned. There. You know what? Now it's just called Oprah's WW. That's basically what they are.
Or everyone goes to, you go to, not even Weight Watchers. It's like, what's the equivalent of fat farm now? I guess everyone goes to CrossFit.
Come at us if you went to a fat farm. Let us know.
Tell us about
We
that
won't
fat
shame you
farm.
because let's be honest, Poodle and I should probably go.
I should make a reservation.
I think in California they just call it
There's
Essalon.
spas. Yeah.
Essalon, you can't talk, you can barely eat.
I've heard about this. We need
Oh
to
yeah,
move
it's a
on.
very woo-woo thing. So anyway, y'all, basically, Tom wants to meet in New York,
talk.
and Darcy says,
That's how Jesse broke up with me. Well, what are your intentions?
which, funny, little FYI, that is what Jake asks many a men when he's on a date with them before he pounces on them.
No, you asked that on Grindr before you
Oh,
even
you've
have a date.
segued that.
Yeah.
It's true. When I was roommates with you, that's when when you just accosted straight men in the streets and made out with y'all. He turned so many straight men gay.
A couple.
You have a power
Couple.
of it.
Yeah, I have a good track record. A lot of women and wives who hate me.
It's true. Probably.
A lot of curses put on me.
Anyway, Darcy's like, if you're
Come here and break up. Then just do it over the phone.
Do it over the phone.
Because something doesn't feel right, and I gotta trust my emotions. Because I gotta go with my heart. Because I just feel something's not right. Here I go. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be a pawn. I don't feel like his intentions are real.
I will say this, y'all. She is more like jazzed up than I've ever seen her.
I think she's just, y'all, if you haven't been watching Darcy's cameos, she's drunk a lot. We're worried about her drinking a little bit.
Gotta cut that steak on the bias.
Gotta go to the bias, y'all. Oh my
She
God,
is.
it's so you're so beautiful, and you're my. I love you. She's
y'all,
drunk a lot, y'all. Don't cameo her after like
Don't
5
cameo.
p.m.
Or
She's
if you
sundowning.
if you want to buy us a drunk cameo of Darcy talking to her gays, please.
Oh, we'd love that.
Please. I love
Like
Darcy.
she can barely keep her eyes open.
It's true.
Cut
Okay.
that steak on the bias.
To let my voice rest, can we skip Lisa?
We can skip
And
Lisa.
come back to her, please.
Go to Big Ed.
Sure. Not a lot happened with Big Ed. I didn't write a lot.
No, I didn't really either. Big Ed has 2 jobs. I don't know if you were aware of this. When he's not a photographer,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of San Diego residents, he's an interior designer.
You know what? I bet he's talented.
Well, I don't know. Did you see his house?
Or his little apartment, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, y'all,
It looks
San
like
Diego
looks
is like Los Angeles expensive.
It's true.
It's so expensive. That
But
apartment's probably $5,000.
But it did look like one of those apartments from the movie Seven, where everyone there's like things on
There's
the wall,
pictures on the wall.
There's
It was
random like trees hung, like air
It
fresheners.
was not pretty.
No, it was a desolate place. So I judge an interior designer on their place.
It's true.
Maybe that's me.
I know. I used to love that show, Sweet Home Oklahoma. I love Jennifer Welch's designs. They're pretty.
So his I think it's his friend who says no, it's his is it his coworker.
His
maybe.
coworker, Kara.
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 Is that her name?
It was Kara or Kara.
All right, someone's gonna probably correct us.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Do you have your shots?" He's like, "I need those."
Because her mom's
Yeah.
from the Philippines.
Right. And she's like, "There's not a lot of running water." He's like, "Oh, how am I gonna put mayonnaise in my hair? How am I gonna wash that out?" That's a good question. Because how are you going to wash that mayonnaise out of your hair? I'm going to wash that mayonnaise right out of my hair. I'm going to wash that mayonnaise right out of my hair. That is amazing. Mayonnaise right out of my hair.
What is it, rhyme?
No, I was saying, because no one is going to wash that man.
Oh, man.
God,
Mayonnaise.
When I have to explain it, it's not
Man,
good.
mayonnaise. Wow. Glad we didn't say Miracle Whip. That would not have worked. Or Hellman's.
I hate you. Whenever I come up with something clever, you don't get it, and so I have to explain it fully.
Our Best Foods.
Best Foods is not bad.
Dukes.
Hellman's. Dukes is the y'all. Come at me if you're in the South, and you will fight people over Dukes mayonnaise.
Is it really that much better?
Yes. No, but you know what? I've never been a big deal about it, but in the South, you do not have Miracle Whip. In South Carolina, no one has Miracle Whip. People will fight over Duke's mayonnaise. There's a Duke sandwich company in Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh,
this
God.
girl, she got sick several times at the Duke sandwich, but she still was she got back on that horse, and she was the president of the fan club of the Duke Sandwich Company. Anyway, I don't know her name.
Was she petite?
Probably. She probably puked at all that bad mayonnaise.
Okay.
But they
There
had
you
like
go.
chicken salad, egg salad, tuna salad.
Ah,
Yeah.
a lot of salads.
Yeah, a lot of salads.
Lot of
That's
salads.
South Carolina, y'all. A lot of Jello salad, a lot of chicken salad, egg salad. We like when we eat our salads with meat and mayonnaise.
And mayonnaise. The most unhealthy salads you could have.
Yes. Jello salad, ambrosia salad with the jelly, with the Jello and the
Do
pudding.
you like ambrosia?
No. It was just what you brought. The ambrosia would always be there, and you would
So
eat like a
sweet.
little bit of it. No, but it was always on our Thanksgiving table.
So what's your salad that you would make you crazy?
What salad made me crazy?
Like which one did you like? Egg, pickle.
Oh, I never went to Duke Sandwich Company that much. I love a good egg salad though, but I like only kind that I make. Yeah.
Do you like potato salad?
No, as I referred to the couple in Love Is Blind,
Kenny and Kelly.
Kenny and Kelly, they are the potato salad of couples.
That's true.
I'm not going to eat a potato salad unless there's a sign outside your restaurant that says "Home of the best potato salad in the world." Otherwise, I'm just going to let it sit there.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Anyway,
So he is an interior designer. He's there with Kara. She's basically, this is something I didn't get. He's only been with Marie Rose. What's her name?
Rosemarie,
He's only been with her for 3 months.
and he sent her $5,000 in gifts.
That's crazy.
Red flag. Red flag. Well,
And
he's
then-
desperate.
And then he says,
Look at him.
It does sound weird when you say it.
That's like when I say I've been with hundreds of guys. It does sound weird when I say it out loud, right? That sounds weird, right?
Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
It has to be hundreds.
Been around
Has
the
to
world
be.
and not yeah. I can't find that dick love. I don't know when. I don't know why.
That is my theme song. Been around the world. That's Tracy. What's her name?
I can't find,
what
and
is
I'm
her
gonna
name?
find it.
It's from. Oh fuck! What is her last name? People are screaming at their radios. Tracy. Everything But the Girl. Everything But the Girl was the group who she was. And I miss you like the deserts miss the rain.
Hey Siri, who sings the song "Been Around the World" and I can't find my baby?
All Around the World is by Lisa Stansfield.
Stansfield! Thank
There
you.
you go. There
I
you
knew it was
go.
Lisa something. We got another Lisa coming up. Anyway, I wrote down what the fuck is on his walls. It looks like some kind of creepy porn shop.
It does look weird.
It was weird.
It should be better if he's an interior decorator, y'all.
And there's all kinds of Victoria's Secret bags he brings in. And it feels, y'all, if you're a man who looks like that and you go into Victoria's Secret, people are looking through that sex offender catalog. Just know that.
Well, but that's
they
just
are
the way-
piecing through it.
But that's just the way he looks.
Yeah, but if a man goes there, think about his energy. Think about Big Ed's energy. Like, hey, I'm here to find something for my girlfriend Rosemarie.
I get it. Yeah, I mean, I like him. I think more than you. Like, I
Yeah.
kind of love him.
I liked him near the end when he got teary about his
I
daughter.
think he is lovable. Again,
but he's a liar.
I don't know if he's a liar. I think he's like Darcy. I think he gets it. I think he gets the reality show game. I think he gets a little bit more. I don't think he's a good actor, though, because when he cried at the end with his daughter, I think that shit was real.
I can't wait to see him do something and you have to apologize. It's my favorite thing that happens on the podcast.
All right. Well, we both have done it.
I have done it, too.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to work out with him and Rosemarie.
You do it very reluctantly. I come out and say when I'm wrong.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, his friend Rich comes over. It's kind of hot, y'all.
Rich is
He's
cute.
like right in the middle for me. That's the one who'd be a good side piece for a while.
He looks like he'd cuddle afterwards for a little
He
bit.
would. Then
Yeah.
then I'd want them out of here.
Maybe
My
he'd
shot
be-
clock on the window would go. And
It's
I'm like,
true.
I just tap him on the shoulder and say, "It's time for you to go."
He'd be like one of those guys who doesn't want to pull out, who just wants to leave it in you until it withers up.
Oh, that's the worst.
I don't like that
And
either.
it just shrinks in like the witch's feet
Yeah,
from
just-
Wizard
yeah.
of Oz. That may be the gayest metaphor I've ever made.
It's true.
His dick retracts out of you like the witch's feet. She's dead.
He's dead.
Anyway, so he's showing Rich his lingerie that he's bought for her, and it looks when every time men pick out lingerie for women, it looks awful.
Here, I have a question.
It just looks awful.
It doesn't look good.
I don't think men know how to do it.
Here's my question for our ladies out there, which most of you are. Do
Nothing
you
wrong with that.
do no, I meant like Poodle and I know nothing about women's lingerie.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Do you like that when men buy you lingerie? Do they not?
You'd prefer to pick it out yourself.
Or would you prefer to pick it out yourself?
It honestly,
no, I'm asking.
yeah, but
May
it grosses me out when men's like, yeah, I can't wait to see you in this. Ha ha, I'm buying this for you so I can jerk off on it.
I think you might be putting a little bit of your own things on that, because I think there could be a sweetness to it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I just rather buy when I buy underwear for guys, I would
Okay.
rather them not buy.
Jake's underwear is always the sluttiest
That
underwear.
is not true. I could have worse.
He buys
slutty
like
underwear.
little small trunks always. And a lot
but
of
they
times,
don't come from like Nasty Pig,
and lots of them, they're better now, but he used to have holes in them.
and I got rid of those.
I saw so
Yo,
many
you
monkey's
can-
brains
you
when
can
I was
wear,
his
You
roommate.
can wear out a pair of underwear. Sometimes it's fine. Come at me if you got a little hole in your underwear occasionally. You're gonna wear it till it falls apart. That's my strategy.
Maybe not.
Anyway, he also shows Rich his ring, and I wrote, "This is a big ring."
This is the best ring we've had in
I
90
agree,
Day
and it's
Fiancé.
classy looking.
It actually is in a beautiful ring box.
Yes,
Remember
not like Paul who had it on a rose.
on a rose, or Larry who had
Oh, that was the word. All from Filipino Cupid.
for Filipino Cupid with that fucking plastic thing.
That was so awful.
It was gross.
Oh,
gross.
everything
It's
about
like
Larry was ridiculous, y'all.
Ironically,
I'm having flashbacks.
But they're still married.
That's fucked
They're
up.
happily ever after.
And how Larry would just like fall over her when
They
she would
kind
hug
of
her.
grew on me a little bit.
Oh, he had a good heart, but
He
he was
did.
ridiculous. She's still a stone cold bitch.
She was never
smiled during the
moved
wedding.
her face once. Not even on the other way. Didn't even move her face at all.
Anyway, this is I don't know if you would think this. When Big Ed has his hair, he slicks it back, but the sides are long.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of reminds me of a dog, and not just any dog, but that dog who would go.
Oh, like a
On what was that dog who would do that kind of like hysterical I
know what
think
you're
he was
talking
on
about.
Droopy Dog. He kind of looks like Droopy too.
Oh,
and he
geez.
was like but he would say things like, you can imagine like Ed saying things like I prefer mayonnaise all over my scalp because it makes me feel better, like more like a man. I need to push my ears back from my head.
Someone's going to post a picture of that dog because I do remember the dog.
It really does look. The Ed just looks like, I can't remember what dog that was. Was that on Rocky and Bullwinkle?
It might have been a Looney Tunes dog.
Maybe. No, it was Hanna-Barbera. I'm almost certain. We're terrible at this.
We're terrible at remembering shit.
I really should take more time to come up with exactly. It's like blank dog.
Fascinating. Riveting.
Anyway,
So
my neck smells like mayonnaise.
So his friend Rich thinks he's a complete idiot for getting her a ring
I'm
and
kinda
doing
with
this.
Rich.
He also tells Rich that Rosemary. This is where it gets real, y'all. Where I feel like he's being scammed. Rosemary's sister
Oh, that was a big deal.
texted him.
And saying,
I need
tell
money.
her.
Don't tell her. Do you think she knows or not?
It's hard to know. The family maybe.
Yes, she knows.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
think she's scamming him.
I think but it could be that Rosemary is left out of it, and the family's trying to scam him.
No.
Oh, how am I having a less jaded
think-
opinion than you?
Because she's so young, I think she totally, and he's given her so much money, all of his bonus.
Well, in all
gonna take him
fairness,
for a ride.
in all fairness, y'all take a picture and look at Big Ed.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, they are incongruent to say the least.
But that's what's
Her and
sad is that
Rosemary.
he probably feels bad about himself. Big Ed was cute when he was
He
younger.
was. I agree. Something happened. Can we talk about when his daughter, when he was talking about, he's at the airport and he's got weird leggings and they're problematic.
He does have weird leggings. We also see something that really bothered me. Y'all, we get a screenshot of Big Ed's phone. He has 11,000 unread emails, and I'm fucking triggered.
I'm going to read
People,
you my phone.
If you have that many unread emails,
you know what?
you've got a
I'm
fucking
going to
problem.
stand up for everybody else with a lot of read emails.
I'm telling you.
Mine are.
I have 35 right now unread, and I'm anxious about
I
it.
have 24,782, and I'm fine with it. I got 10 text messages, y'all. Oh, what you gonna say about that?
A sociopath. You're fucked
Y'all,
up. You're
come
gonna
at
kill me in my
Come at me.
sleep.
It is fine.
I am stressed.
We can live this way. I don't have time for people's fucking bullshit emails. And you know what? That does not define me.
A clean
This
inbox is a clean mind.
This is a different way of living than his. And this is the same person who tried to use Clorox on my house.
This is the same person. You got a new bed, and your old mattress stayed in your hallway for 6 months.
I didn't know if I was going to give it to
Until
somebody.
I just literally yesterday took down the TV he had when it was brand new. Everybody
I was going to
said
give it to someone.
everybody was like, "Oh, this TV, it's really high def at 720 pixels."
that a lot?
I literally took that down to the alley yesterday, and I think it's been here for, I would almost say, 7 years and
I
never
was gonna
been
give it
used.
to somebody. I
To
almost
who?
gave it to someone.
You can't even plug it in now.
Can we make this story about the show and none about me?
Fine.
you.
Anyway, I'm triggered.
Anyway,
Talk about his daughter.
Y'all, it's fine if you have a lot of unread emails. It's fine.
It's not.
It's fine.
It's not.
Anyway, so he gives a tearful message to his daughter, but she calls back. And
He sends a video like, if I fucking die, she better call
and
back.
there's like she's like, safe travels. And he's like, gay.
That was sweet because I don't think he could act and do that. And
I
look,
agree.
can you imagine all the shit Big Ed has done in his life? Like, I
Oh.
think he's a good dad, but I feel like, I mean, think about what if your mom dated someone, what if your mother divorced your father and dated someone
What
who
would
was
she fucking do?
and dated someone who was 28 years old?
If Mother Poodle did that,
What would you do?
I'd put her in the loony bin.
I mean, wouldn't you feel grossed out?
You know,
Somebody
think
younger than you?
I think we'd have her committed. Like something's wrong.
Because
Yeah.
she's like
I
4
think
years
Big
younger.
Big Ed has done things like this before.
You're probably
I have
right.
I have
think
a
so, too.
feeling that's a pattern.
I think so too.
And because the daughter wouldn't freak out for one thing, this is probably not so perfect of a daughter-father dynamic. Because y'all, Big Ed, you can tell there's some bats in the belfry there. He's not
I think
all
he's
there.
Well, I think he's a smart guy. You know what I think it is?
No,
He seems
he's
very.
cuckoo. No, I'm not saying dangerous crazy. He's just not all there.
He's an ambitious guy, and I appreciate that. And he's smart and he's funny, but I also feel like he's got a lot of hang-ups probably that deal with like not feeling good about himself by
You
the way he
think?
looks. And
You
It's
think?
going to be hard for him.
Can we go to baby girl Lisa? Hello, baby girl Lisa. Hello, baby girl Lisa.
Yes, we can. I wrote a lot about her.
The first thing I wrote is, where did they find these fucking people? Is York, Pennsylvania just this like candy land of the trashiest people you've ever met with questionable hair, questionable fashion choices, questionable makeup, questionable lives, all of it?
Apparently, according to our Sissy squad, yes.
Fuck.
And also, I never thought about this, but Kim brought it up that before the 90 days, they don't have to find people that did a K-1 visa. They can
don't.
find anyone.
That's-
so it's a much wider
I
net.
think that's why, in
It's like-
general, we like the Before the 90 Days
This
better.
and the other way is the same way. We
Yeah.
don't have to do that for the other way.
Oh, the Other Way season was off the hook.
It was a lot.
Oh,
whenever-
fucking
yeah.
Laura.
So, y'all,
And Ginny and Cement. Oh, my God.
And
I'm now
Cement.
remembering The Other
That was a good
Way.
season. I'm going to talk about something that Poodle might not relate to, but I don't care. Because I used to work for
Shocking.
Clinique, y'all, and I used to be a makeup artist. Lisa's still putting on her eyeshadow with Q-tips. Now,
I wrote this down, too, because I know you don't do it. Even I know that.
When I first worked for Clinique, all the other places use brushes, and we said it wasn't sanitary. So I learned how to do makeups with Q-tips and cotton balls.
Wow.
And I'm here to tell you, it's fucking hard as shit. So the fact that she's just putting on this frosted eyeshadow all over her eye, it looks horrible.
And she's like, good to go.
yeah, good to go.
I don't think you ever want to say that.
And then she's wearing what I've decided to dub a Lisa Lounger
I'm calling it mullet wear.
mullet wear.
Because it is always party in the back, y'all.
Always
and
party
always
back.
shorts in the front.
Shorts in the front. You know why, y'all? Because she wants to wear a skirt, but she gets hot. She gets hot. So Lisa
She's a
wears
lady who gets hot.
her.
Hot.
I almost feel like the brand is mullet wear, and the thing is Lisa Lounger. Because I
Lisa
feel like we're
Lounger,
going to
yeah.
see more fashion come out
Mullet
of
wear.
the house of mullet wear.
Anyway, she's talking to Usman, which is a terrible name. And he's like, I will show you so many things you have never seen in your life.
He says like, I'll give you a kiss.
And all I can think is, she hasn't seen a lot, so you're
She's
fine.
never been out of the United States.
Yo, she's probably hardly been out of York, Pennsylvania. So I think
That's true.
the odds are good, Usman.
She's been to Jersey City, maybe Atlantic City, probably.
Definitely Springfield, Illinois.
It's true. Poughkeepsie.
Oh, God.
Maybe from some of our listeners who came at us, maybe Ocala, Florida.
They came for you
They
hard.
did came for us. Tampa.
Lisa-
she does well in Tampa.
Oh, Jesus, poor Tampa. Lisa uses a term that I despise when women use it with other women. Females. I don't want no females coming at
Okay,
you.
I didn't
It's
even.
so awful.
Kim on Cray Cray just brought this up, and
I
I've
hate
never
it.
thought about it.
I hate it. I hate it when women. We never say I don't want another male. It's women. It feels really derogatory for another woman to say that. For me to say another male, it feels territorial, and it just feels demeaning to other women. Maybe
I
I'm
gotta
wrong.
say, I don't want him to be around other males.
It also is
Ooh, that feels
reducing.
weird.
It reduces women to just their gender and nothing else. It's almost saying this person only is going to fuck my guy, and that's what
Lisa
women are
doesn't
supposed
seem
to do.
reductive at all. At all. Shocker.
Anyway, Lisa also says that she wants to be married as soon as possible, and she's
yes.
not allowed to hold Usman's hand in the house because he's a Muslim,
Because he's a Muslim, and she's a Christian,
and you can tell because she dresses like one.
because she dresses like one, I guess. She's really like, okay, so we get a little history. She's been cheated on before, and she doesn't want to go through
Shocker.
that. She doesn't want to go through that pain, y'all. She doesn't want to go through that. Somebody named Johnny broke her heart.
Be around with 100 people surrounding us.
Not gonna be around with 100 people.
Deeper.
100 people surrounding us. He can be in the studio, but if those females come for him, I'm worried about the temptation there.
It's so low. Her voice is so low, y'all.
Anyway, so his mother wants him to get married to a Muslim girl. So he says that she needs to buy a goat.
Yes.
This is going to happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
This is going to happen.
She's
gonna
gonna buy a goat.
motherfucking goat, y'all.
Well, maybe I'll pick that
What
goat
kind
over
is
there.
that?
What kind of goat does that goat do yoga? I hear they do yoga.
Goat yoga.
It's going to be when, she already, the thing is, y'all, if you don't want to date a man who's going to not fuck around or be around other women, don't date a male man.
and
Not that all male men fuck around,
and
but y'all know what I
also
mean.
don't date a rapper
Don't date somebody
who's
it's like
his whole thing is based on like connections with
it's
female
like my
fans.
friend who just
with females.
It's like my friend who just got pregnant, and the guy that got her pregnant with his third baby mama.
There we go.
Is a club promoter. Come on, I mean, bless. That's rough.
We need to pray for her.
We do need to pray for her. Sending prayers up.
Sending prayers for that dumb bitch.
She's not that dumb too. You know what? She got dickmatized. We can't make fun of women being pregnant.
No, it's true.
'Cause think
I'm
about-
a dumb bitch.
Think
I admit
about
it.
how many babies you would have.
Well,
if
that
you get
I've
pregnant.
carried to term.
That's true. He would just
Y'all,
have a
if
like
men,
a whole
if men had babies, Plan B would be over the counter. Plan B would be like Advil,
and Poodle will have it everywhere. Now, if I could
like
get
behind my ear.
it's true. If I could get pregnant, I probably would have at least 10 children. And probably Marlon, Darnell, Cletus, Tariq. There'd probably be let's be honest, there would be a Jose in there.
Yeah, there would be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then one girl,
And then one girl, and her
Jamila.
and her name would be Jamila, because that's my type.
If men could get pregnant, there would be abortions available at Chevron. Like when you could get in there.
This is a break from reality, not from the oppression of women in our culture, which is everywhere. Y'all, we love women. We support women.
How is that against women?
It wasn't against women.
Oh.
No, I was just saying. It's a break from the political world.
Oh. That's not political.
Oh, God, y'all. He's keyed up.
I'm just saying.
He's been having bad dreams. All right. Okay. So here's the deal. Lisa wants to go in the studio Whenever
in the studio.
whenever she
Oh, that's a good idea, Lisa.
and she's worried about people in the studio, and the temptation is there. We talked about that. He also says he's going to kiss her and then slap her for the drama. I don't understand
I
this.
was confused about that. I just thought it was some kind of like thing about their sex life. I don't know.
Baby love.
Can't wait to see you.
Oh, it's so awful.
Should we talk about... Oh, go ahead.
When she leaves the house again, she's got another mullet wear. I don't know if you saw this.
Yes.
It's got a bow and like a tie in the front, like a men's tie.
Yep. I'm telling you, y'all, a Lisa Lounger. It's going to be everywhere.
Mullet wear. Shorts in the front. I want to talk about Rocky.
I think it's time to talk about Kathy and Rocky.
Y'all, Rocky is strangely at the same time the oldest person alive, but also from the future.
Yes.
He's got
He's like Max Headroom.
He is. He's Headroom. Not Headroom.
What did I say?
Headroom. I don't know what you said.
His last name was Headroom?
Yes.
Headroom?
Yeah, Max Headroom.
That makes no sense.
I know. That was the 80s.
He talked weird.
Thank you. Anyway, he's like got a basically a white mohawk, and he's dressed from the future.
I respected it. You know, when you're at that age, fuck it.
He's also, I was talking about emoji. He's that smiley emoji that has tiny, tiny eyes that he can't even open.
Yep. He does have tiny eyes. That's
tiny,
true.
tiny eyes. Smiley emoji. Anyway, so
Y'all, his wife Kathy, she has a short haircut in the front, and then it flares out in
it
back.
flares out. She's got the Sally Jesse Raphael red glasses.
She does have the Sally Jeff. Her hair, like, kind of looks like that woman from Schitt's Creek.
Oh yeah,
but it's real life.
They're Chris Elliott's wife. Or Chris Elliott's, yeah.
They're kind of like a real life version of them.
I love them. Oh.
But I will say they're a smart couple. Kathy's like, Kathy asked Lisa. She's like, Kathy, what are you most concerned or what are you most excited about going? I get to touch him. I'm gonna touch his body. I'm gonna feel his body. And listen, I'm not going to use a condom because I'm going to feel all of him because his dick's going to be in my vagina lips the American way.
Hitting my walls.
Hitting my walls. And that's what I'm going to be able to give them that none of those other sluts
going
in
in
studio
between the
can
Donna Pass, if you know what I mean.
In and out because I'm an American. I'm an American vagina.
Raw dog it.
Raw dog it.
Y'all, she is going to get herpes.
Oh, for sure.
At least.
For
if she doesn't have
sure.
HPV, she's going to get herpes, maybe gonorrhea.
You know what?
Or at least chlamydia.
I'm going to go.
He's going to give her chlamydia.
I'm
if
at
she
least
doesn't
gonna,
have it yet.
because he's never had unprotected sex before.
Yeah.
Because he told me. In fact, I'm going to go a step further and say, I bet that the herpes already in Lisa's vagina is probably going, oh boy, this isn't going to go well, is it?
And chlamydia is like, sure, what do you think? We're going to be fine.
I think we're going to have more friends in here, and it's already a tight fit.
And her HPV goes, it's fine. What are we going to do now? It's just another friend coming to visit.
It's true. It's true. And then back in the back, you hear just our Volvo going, I'm hungry.
Vulva.
Y'all, these aren't anything like moles we've talked about in the past at all.
Anyhow, I want to talk about the video that otherwise I wrote it. I will be with you all my life.
All my life.
And the video,
which is the reason why he loves her, because Lisa tells Rocky and Kathy, did you not hear the song that he wrote for me? That is true love.
That's how it works.
That's
how you know.
That's all I need.
and she was very upset about that the person who did the video did not put her image in there and instead
No.
put an image of a young Nigerian woman, which would not have sold as many records as Lisa's picture by any means.
No, I mean, even in America, y'all, people here date hot women. They don't put them in their videos.
No, they don't.
No.
And but Lisa demanded it, and he talked to the producer, and they took her out.
Took her out, and she wanted like a ghost or a shadow of herself in there. Don't know what that means.
Not sure that Lisa should have creative control over Usman's career.
And she said,
I told him if he doesn't change that video, I won't acknowledge that it was written for me.
And so Nigerian people are like, well, she did not acknowledge that the video was written for her, so I'm not going to listen to it.
so probably he just sent the video. Like they can play a different version in Nigeria that she can't see.
Yeah, it's fine. So we should talk about, Kathy does say, well, there's been a lot of kidnappings and there's been a lot of beheadings.
Which, okay, this is actually a fun fact because we don't do research.
Everyone loves a fun fact about beheading.
We don't do research.
But Kim does.
Tell
us.
She just told me. So this is a very different part of Nigeria. So like where Angela's been with Michael is actually a much safer part.
Well, Lagos, that's the biggest
That's
city.
a safe part of it. And so this is much more remote and actually is pretty unsafe.
I believe it.
Y'all, we have to say this because we one time talked bad about Nigeria internet,
Someone
and
from
y'all
Lagos
came
read
for
us
Y'all
with good reason.
Read us.
When we say we mean this bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's talk about.
We've been talking an hour. This is a long episode. This was a good episode, though.
So y'all, Lisa's packing, and she does the patented 90 days packing of just throwing shit in your suitcase.
They are all horrible at packing. No one rolls anything.
You know what? Darcy knows how to pack.
That's fair.
Because she does it so much.
She just packs because she's always
She lives out of a suitcase. God
always
bless her.
having to move.
So we meet. Nikki walks in, who we've met before with the moles and the Marilyn Monroe tattoo. And with her friend Liz and this black
Her daughter
girl,
Liz.
This black girl's like, what the fuck is going on?
You know what? So
Liz was the most real of everybody.
They come in with her. So it's Nikki and then Nikki's mom,
Trinda.
Trinda.
Let me say that again. Trinda. Trinda. Trinda.
And I guess Nikki adopted Liz when her family went over to Africa for a mission.
Yes.
But I did think.
I thought Trinda adopted Liz.
Maybe. We don't know
I was
who
confused.
adopted. But I agree with you. You know that Liz came back.
When Trinda showed up, I couldn't process anything.
But you know, poor Liz, she showed up to America. She's thinking New York, L.A.
Nope, York, Pennsylvania.
And she's like, what the fuck can I go back?
Right.
Anyway.
So Trinda's got like a kind of a weird twitch thing going on, y'all.
Yeah,
terrible eye makeup, what I call reptilian jaw. Kind of like really like recessed back in her throat, and the worst set of teeth I've seen in a long time.
It's true. And that all said, she's the smartest bitch on this show.
True.
She is the smartest bitch on the
True.
She is world-wise. She's a motherfucking nurse.
She gives condoms to
Yeah. Lisa needs to listen to this bitch.
It's really bad when Trenda is the voice of reason. Anyway,
I kind of like her, but I think she probably makes too much sense to be on the show long.
I agree. I don't think we're going to see her much. I just hope we see more of Nikki because I need to do those moles.
It's true. And Trinda says Lisa has absolutely no idea of what's awaiting her in Africa.
I believe that.
I believe that too.
And
then she calls. Trinda says, "Is Usman a Yahoo boy?" And for
we learned the definition of a Yahoo boy, y'all.
I thought she was calling him gay.
Yahoo boys are scammers who kind of all live in one house. which to me sounded kind of hot. So
Yeah.
I was kind of there.
I think I've seen a couple
I
of those
love some
videos.
Roughneck Boys,
Yeah,
y'all.
and boys in sweatpants or frat
Yeah.
house XXX.
Fraternity X.
Fraternity X.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's all.
Boys with boners and books.
They ain't no books on Fraternity
They ain't no
X.
books and they ain't no boys. They all men.
Okay, y'all, we're going to take a little break for a minute. I'm going to refresh my drink, and we'll be back in just a shake.
Okay, we're back. Let's jump in.
You say that so dismissively. Okay, we're back.
I think you might need to process that.
You
Lord.
do. Your tone, people can come at me about this. Sometimes your tone is very biting.
Business, I'm ready. I'm ready to talk about.
I am never your business.
Someone who bores me is Avery. I'm
me
bored
too.
by her. Maybe it'll get exciting when she comes to
She's
Australia.
basic.
No, it's just, it's like, what's exciting about her?
She's in not Seattle, as we've already talked about.
Oh, yeah, a lot of
She
people
is
think she's not in Seattle.
No, I could tell you. She's
Really?
not. No. She's like way out there in Coronaville.
Oh, so you mean like, they're just saying Seattle because they don't want to
Yeah,
say
because
like,
they don't want to say Kirkland or some bullshit.
or wherever, what's his name was from.
Yeah.
Bojangles and Mike.
Squim.
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 Anyway,
So Avery's in love with Ash. Isn't that cute? Avery and Ash sitting in a tree.
she's going to hot yoga.
So we see like a picture of Ash is pretty.
He's hot. I
He
agree.
is pretty. His son is a gorgeous kid.
He's a good-looking kid. His name is Taj.
Taj, pretty name. So Ash was married and
Avery really wants to talk to his ex.
Sion,
Which I think-
which means they're setting that up. That'll be good.
Yeah.
I feel like something crazy's got to
Because
drop
when
later
you
with her.
watch a girl like Avery saying, I really love your ex-husband and I want to be in Ash's life, Sion is going to like punch Avery in the throat. Let's hope so.
Well, I mean, this is kind of jumping ahead, but what mother would let her kid go?
Could go live with in
Because
the U.S.
Ash says, y'all, that eventually, because we have to remember, some people listen to this that don't watch the show.
True.
Did you hear somebody put on one of our reviews? They gave us 5 stars, and they said, I just watched the first episode of this shit show, and then I just listened to them for the rest of the season. I respect that. You don't have time.
I respect it too. I sometimes love reading our reviews and just thinking what the people put a lot of thought into them.
They do. It's very sweet.
I had a long day yesterday and I read one of them and I was like, thank God for this review.
They make Poodle cry or horny, whatever one of them is.
Usually not horny.
Usually not. Anyway, but what kind of mom? And I don't mean this in a judge. I guess it does sound judgmental. It's more of like, I can't. What would your mother say? My mother would never let me over my dead body. She would say, you're taking my kid across that ocean.
My mother would say, when she would hear about it first, she would say, well, my mother would say, no, that's not going to happen. And be really quiet. And she's like, you're not going to do that. Nope, we're not going to let that happen. My mother would say, I have friends who can permit that. My mother would talk about like she's in the organized crime circuit. She's like, trust me, I know people.
My mother gets quiet about that too. But that's definitely what my Aunt Peggy would do. She probably does have people in the organized crime
I can
circuit.
see that. Little Chicago.
Y'all, we still haven't told y'all the story of my Aunt Peggy and my Aunt
That's
Darla.
going to go on a Southern Stories.
Let's go on a Southern Stories.
Ooh, it's a great one.
Those are coming.
Riveting.
Those are coming. Anyway, but Ash says that the mom has a positive outlook about the kid going. Maybe she
It's a
wants
positive outlook.
because you think, well, maybe they want them to be an American.
No,
but this
one's
is
gonna
Australia.
No one's going to give up their child. Unless you're Robert's wife. Robert's ex-wife from
Unless
the
you're Robert's
previous,
ex- yeah, mhm.
who had drug issues.
Yeah. So they've been together. Here's my question to you. They've been together 9 months.
Yeah.
She broke up with him because a client.
On social media, he wanted Mitty as a girlfriend. That was the big reason.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I missed the social media part. I was like,
Yeah.
how did she know that people asked him if he had a girlfriend?
He
He
on
wouldn't
social
say?
media and that he has a girlfriend. And I kind of understand that because he needs to be single for these attractive women to like come to him because they need to think they can bang him.
Normally, I'm going to tell ladies out there, if you've been with a man for like over 6 months and he's not acknowledge you on social media, that's a problem. I had a friend who did that and they did break it up. It's a problem. But I agree with you that like what he does, I was telling Poodle
How
this.
should they
and Poodle
acknowledge you?
Well, I mean, I feel like just because,
But like on Facebook, should you change your status?
no, but like a picture or something like that. You know, if you're taking pictures of where you're from. Actually,
Yeah, I get that.
let me
I get that.
let me rephrase that.
No, I
It's
get
not
that.
you should put somebody on social media. It's that
You should
if
take
you're-
steps to avoid them to avoid
if
it.
somebody asks you on
You
social
should-
media,
yeah.
you should acknowledge it.
That's
That's
a-
more.
I agree with that.
If you don't ever want to put a picture of
I
significant
agree with
other,
it.
that's fine.
Some people are private.
But what I like, Poodle, I was telling Poodle this, and Poodle didn't know this. There's a huge market, y'all, for just I know from like doing therapy stuff and going to like podcast conferences. And stuff, there's so many podcasters and life coaches that are just really fucking hot guys that coach women
Yeah.
on
And
relationships.
the image, they need to be single.
Matthew
and,
Hussey is really
Yeah.
probably the most famous one, and he is hot
and everyone
and
listens to
straight.
him. Yeah.
He's a smart guy, actually. He's Australian, actually. So I feel like there's a lot of people glamming onto that.
Yeah.
So we'll see
Glumming.
if what did I say?
Glamming.
Same thing. So we'll see.
Actually, it's glomming. I'm sorry.
We'll see if Ash is like
Remind me to buy you a dictionary.
is really legit, or if he's just because if you're breaking up with each other on and off for 9 months, what would he tell one of his clients?
Well, I think he's enjoying the 7,000-mile distance between them.
Yeah, it's really easy to be in a relationship.
I'm
when
just
you don't-
guessing. Yeah, it's really easy when you're not within a couple thousand miles, y'all. I'm still like dating a Chinese guy, as far as I know.
It's
as far
true.
as he
When he was
knows.
in China,
He's still sending me stuff on my Amazon wish list. So hell,
Poodle's
taking
like,
that.
when he was in Chongqing,
We're still together. I'm still his whooshy.
What does whooshy mean?
I just made that up. It's a Chinese word I just made up.
That's not racist at all. Let's keep going, y'all.
Anyway, so then Avery visits her parents. And I just
What?
said,
I'm sorry.
I said Avery's mother's voice could like break China. It's so awful.
Her mother's just sad.
Yeah, her mother is wearing
just beat down.
what I would call one of the Suzanne Summers three-way ponchos.
Poodle has
We
one of
have
these.
one.
You used to. Poodle. We were in a store and Jake freaked out and he said, "Why haven't people talked about these more?
Y'all,
these are so adaptive."
if we need to have a contest where we raffle off that three-way poncho. Because we need to give that three-way ponchos to someone who would really use it.
Well, so maybe we'll do it at a live show.
Good idea. That's perfect. At
Y'all
our next
get
live
ready.
show, we're
when
going to
we
give
do
away,
a live show, we're going to give away
We're
so
giving
much
away shit that we don't need.
That we don't need.
But you're going to love it.
You're going to love it.
You're gonna because the stuff that we don't need that's in my house, you're going to love.
Yes.
I mean, I've got shit. I've got extra copies of Julie Andrews' book Home.
Oh, that's true. Any signed copies?
Shut up. Can't go there. Anyway, so her dad's getting ready to go tuna fishing.
And her dad's just as disappointed too.
Her dad is also wearing shorts that are inappropriate for any man to wear.
They're
So short.
they're very short.
You can see his you can see his thigh highs.
Yes.
You know that fat where your thighs are poking out? It's like your double thigh.
No.
You can see it. You've got him.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've got him. You've got him.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can see him right there.
I call that cake, and everybody wants a piece.
That's gross. So Dad's got transition lenses. The less said about that, the better.
I still look at the practicality of translation. Some of y'all have transitions, and I see the practicality.
They bother
of it.
me. You know what? I will. You know what? You come at me if you want about transition lenses. They bother me. They're always going to be nerdy and dorky. Just have a pair of sunglasses. How hard is it?
Does your dad have them?
No one does.
Your mom?
I've always thought they were ridiculous.
They're convenient.
No, they're not. You know what else is convenient? Adult diapers. I'm not wearing them.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anyway.
I love kind of the summary of the whole interaction. It's Avery's mom says, well, Avery's made a lot of bad mistakes.
Well, Avery's made a lot of bad mistakes
with men. I don't know. And is it? I mean, just a classic mom, I give up.
And Avery and Mom thinks it's really weird that people meet on their phones.
That's really weird that people do that.
Wait, is there something called Tinder these days?
That's weird,
oh my God.
Avery.
And even Grandma's sitting over there going, I don't know what to think.
Grandma was into him, though. She saw the picture
Grandma's
and she went,
hot.
he's cute.
Yeah, Grandma thought it was hot. She's really boring, y'all. Avery is.
That's kind of all I have about her. Do you have anything else?
No. That's about all I've got.
I'm like, Avery needs to
basic.
get way more exciting.
Yep, I agree.
Way more exciting.
Our next lonely heart is Yolanda. Poor Yolanda, y'all.
That's what she does. Have you noticed after she says everything, she's like, in one word, Williams is lovely. She giggles after everything.
It's hard for me because I have such a sense of profound sadness to her.
She's like, in text, Williams calls me every day.
Well,
I like Yolanda.
I don't. I have.
But I worry
no
for
feelings
her.
about her either way. She makes me sad for the human race. Although someone did point out that she looked like the Lady Chablis from Midnight, the Good and the Garden of
She
Good and
does.
Evil, and I screamed.
She does. She does. I mean, again, not a lot happened with Yolanda except for she's talking to her daughter, her oldest daughter.
Who is the voice of reason?
Who's the voice of reason. And she's like, he texts and calls me every day.
And because he is, quote, short a couple $100, I doubt it's only a couple. She's going to visit him because he wanted to come visit her.
Yes.
On her dime, I'm sure.
And she's buying her airport ticket the week before she leaves.
And it's like,
this sounds a little bit set up.
yeah, and also she was like going on like Expedia to look at like hotels, and it was like $2,000 for a hotel.
Expedia, if you listen to us, you can
I want a
sponsor us.
voucher.
You can give us free trips.
Anyway, she's using the family finances.
Oh wait, we're doing our Sissy Squad trip with Expedia.
Oh, we are?
Yeah,
we love them.
We love them. We're getting a trip with them.
Shout out to Andrea.
That's if y'all purchase tickets to the Sissy Squad tour. It's
the
not
Sissy
up
Squad
yet.
cruise, y'all, next April.
We don't know what else to say because nothing else is planned.
Anyway, that's all we know. We will be doing some shows, guys.
One of the activities is called Drunk on a Ship. That'll be happening.
I will be staying in my cabin the whole time, probably entertaining.
Yeah, Poodle and I definitely have separate rooms because, y'all, he's going to be ringing that captain's bell all night.
I'm rooming with Joshua Proctor. We've already decided.
Oh, Jesus.
Lena's already going to room with Heather Torres. I'm rooming with Joshua Proctor.
Oh, yeah,
You
Lena
can
wants to be in a ginger sandwich.
Yeah, you can do whatever you need to.
You know what? I'd sleep in the bed with Lena. She's freaky.
Yeah, and I'll be fine with Joshua.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be on top, though.
Yeah, please.
He'd beg for it.
You would he would fuck.
You know what? Once he meets me, no offense against Lena, though. Lena, I have a power over some straight men, just to tell you.
Lena's, she'll kill you in your sleep.
I agree. And that's why I'd have to kill her by the end of the cruise.
I don't think she could. I actually don't know if you could fully have sex with Josh. I think he would just be like one of those, those whimper fucks where you're just like, you're enjoying it, but at the same time, you're like,
I could see it.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those, y'all.
Bless his heart. That
I
was
take
very
control.
descriptive about one of our listeners. We're sorry. We're sorry,
We'll
y'all.
completely humiliate.
It actually would be more probably like,
like women on.
yeah, where you just said, yeah. You just sound like a cat in heat. Anyway, London.
This is much better than.
Let's talk
Yolanda.
about this. Is much better than London.
So they don't know what airport she's supposed to go to.
Which
lives
before
in
we
Manchester.
talk about this, y'all, this sounds like another 90 Days theater.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna be Yolanda.
Okay.
And Poodle is gonna be the role
Why
of.
am I always the racist one?
He's
Of
gonna be the role
Williams.
of William.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be Colin Poodle. Yeah, hold on just 1 second.
Uh-oh, here we go.
All right. Williams.
Hello, baby.
Hi, baby. How are you, Williams?
Good when you send me check.
Okay, I wanted to talk about that. I need to book my flight to the airport, Williams. The airport. Can you tell me which airport, please?
Talk about flight.
Yeah, can you just tell me now? What airport?
London. You come in London.
Okay. What? Can you just tell me which airport in London?
What is the airport?
Well, what you gonna text me later?
Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy right now.
Oh, you sleepy, baby.
I'm sleepy right now.
Sleepy, baby. Okay. All right.
Hold on.
You text me.
No, you're gonna buy that. I take ticket to Nigeria. Sorry, I hear.
What was that, baby? Was that the ceiling fan?
Yeah, that was British cop outside telling
Oh.
me that was Bobby, as they called him.
Oh, baby, you dreaming. You silly. All right, I'm going to let
Bumper
you
shoot,
go.
Pip pip cheerio. You go to Manchester Airport. You love hot British man. Goodbye.
That sounds good. Bye. And see.
Yolanda.
Here's
Either she's playing along, or she's the stupidest person alive.
So here, I don't think that.
I've tried not to read anything
Here's
like
the
you
deal.
have.
Here's the deal. No, I haven't tried to read anything on her. I will say Kim from Cray Cray told me that we did find out that Dwayne,
Oh yeah.
he was a jewelry thief
Ooh.
for like 20 years.
Why didn't they talk about it?
And that's why, well, they probably couldn't. And that's why he went to jail. So knowing that, the only reason I bring that up is she has to be really delusional.
and that
really
traumatized her.
Just really able to put her head in the sand and not
Yeah.
see what's going on.
And she probably didn't know he was a jewelry thief.
So yeah, I just think that it seems like she's really sheltered herself.
Yeah. All the kids make sense now. When you get that jewelry hawk money coming in, you can afford 6 kids.
Yeah, and the kids seem much more self-aware and kind of
Yeah,
world-wise
the kids
than
have kind
her
of processed it
because they had to be.
Yeah.
They had to be.
Wow.
Anyway, y'all.
Anyway,
And as Yolanda says, all right, Williams, don't forget though.
I also just had to write that I'm glad that the pantry is labeled as such.
Pantry.
So people won't forget where it is in the house.
She loves signage. There's already on the other
There's
side.
so much signage.
It
There's
says
farmhouse.
It almost looks like a staged apartment.
It's awful.
It's not pretty.
There and like every place in Vegas as such, all the apartments look the same. You guys, you don't want to live off the strip in Vegas. It's not. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that some of the suburban type areas
that's
are
like
nice.
20 miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not.
But
you
like
don't want to live
right off the strip in Las Vegas proper.
That just would be. I just think hot. It's so hot there.
It's you just walk in from air conditioning to air conditioning. Yeah.
yuck.
My friends who live there who doing shows, it's cheap to live, so they do pretty well.
They like it. A lot of people like living
You
there.
can't live there for long. Everyone burns out. Everyone.
Really?
Yeah. If you've lived there for a long time, come at us if you've lived in Las Vegas proper for a long time and tell us how you do it and if you like it.
Maybe they
I'm
like it.
wrong. Come read me.
Some people. Yeah. Maybe if you're into those kind of.
Where's my phone?
Great. Great.
I literally
Glad.
cannot find my phone. Here, you could look at the thing. We're going to do our sissy shout out.
Y'all, it's time for our sissy shout-outs. Before we do that, while Poodle's looking for his phone, I
there it
just
is.
want to remind everybody that you can go to our website, sissythattalk.com, and there you can see our merch. We've got all our merch. Be sure to go to that link, y'all. You can go to our merch, and we've got our Come At Us. We've got our Chandelier Scream
Oh,
merch.
that's a new one. People have been sending us all kinds of Chandelier Scream merch with mugs, T-shirts,
Mug, T-shirts.
onesies, dick pig onesies. Everyone needs a dick pig
So
onesie for their baby in training.
We were going to take that off, but then people emailed me and said, leave it. So I don't, you know
Y'all
what?
are
We're not
some
here
fucked up motherfuckers.
we're not here to enforce your morality. I'm not here for that. Y'all do what y'all need to do. Y'all do what y'all need to do. All right. So it's time for our sissy shout outs.
I agree.
Should
I go first?
Yeah, you're B.
My sissy shout out goes to Beatriz Lastio.
Oh, God.
Beatriz or B. Fastio. Castillo. Beatriz Castillo.
Okay, thank you.
I
That
don't
was
like
a
it when I
horrible
can't
rhyme.
make things rhyme.
I like it.
Anyway, y'all, B, as I will call it, or Bea. B is a carpenter by trade,
Really?
like Jesus.
Good for her.
And like Jesus, bitch does miracles.
You can do
We're talking water into wine,
Oh, really?
miracles.
Oh, wow.
Not many people have caught on to it, mostly because she only does miracles that are small scale.
Oh, she doesn't want to be on
Like-
TV.
Yeah, like she makes her water into wine because B likes her wine.
Oh, so just her own water, not
Yeah.
other people's.
Yeah, and sometimes she makes it so the contestant she really likes on American Idol gets in.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Does
She,
she
like,
drink
kinda
her water
snaps her
in
fingers.
a Love is Blind goblet so nobody knows when it switches from water to wine?
She don't give a shit. That's
Oh,
the thing, because
okay.
she does fucking miracles.
Good for her.
Okay? So, like Jesus, she's a carpenter and does miracles. She builds, you guys, these huge wooden owls.
I'm sorry. I was just giving you background
Candide?
music. Yeah.
Okay. That's too triggering for me. I love Candide. Anyway,
So,
this is
that
gay.
the
This
gayest-
is gay.
That is
Gay.
gay. I'm
d-
sorry.
You diverted me from
Sorry.
my travels.
She builds big
She
owls.
builds owls. We're talking about, y'all remember that weird hairpiece looking thing on Bugs Bunny? That thing that was just a big wig?
Yeah.
Those owls are that big.
Oh, wow.
We're talking 8 feet tall owls.
Okay.
Big bulbous eyes.
Oh, okay.
All out of wood.
Okay.
And the weirdest thing about these owls are she builds them and puts rubber in their mouths, and men just come and fuck them all night long.
Oh.
So, and then when they fuck the owl mouth,
Like glory
they-
owls?
yeah, glory owls. Exactly. She invented glory owls.
Okay.
And when they fuck them, she takes their jizz and she gives it to people in the neighborhood who need jizz.
The poor?
Yeah.
Great.
So when the poor want to get pregnant, she gives them free jizz. Hopefully it's
Your stories
clean.
always are so gross. You get the grossest sissies because these are accurate, but you get the grossest sissies.
And y'all, strangely enough, the worst part about it all is she gave a homeless woman that jizz, and that homeless woman had 3 hair-lipped babies. You don't want to. If you want to know hair-lipped babies, is when the
Nothing wrong with
lip
that. Your kid might
goes
win
up.
an Oscar one day.
It's true. You can get it fixed. Anyway, good luck, Alyssa.
Good luck, Alyssa. Good luck, Alyssa.
That's B. Rastio.
All right.
Rapscallion.
My sissy shout out that starts with C is Chris.
Cunt.
Yeah, it's cunt. Is Crystal Fallenbach. Crystal Fallenbach. Y'all, Crystal and I have something in common.
Oh.
Is that we both are into
She's from
handsome black men.
a town close to me.
Oh, she is. Oh, you know Crystal Fallenbach.
No, she's from. Look where she's from.
Oh my God. She's from Slutsville, South Carolina, the same town as Poodle. Y'all, Crystal Fallenbach.
She a big slut.
Here's the deal, though.
She loves her dicks.
But in Slutsville, South Carolina, people think she loves dicks, but really, she only gives it to one man, her handsome husband. But what a lot of people don't know with Crystal,
she gives it to her husband.
yeah, a lot of people don't know with her, she is obsessed with two things.
Okay.
One, Baby Yoda.
Oh,
a lot of people
yes.
don't know. When she takes off her clothes, she has, you know how Dolly Parton has tattoos of butterflies all over her?
She does? I didn't know
You
that.
didn't know that? Yeah, Dolly Parton has, she has like sleeves of
I
tattoos
didn't
on her
know.
arm.
Shut up.
You haven't listened to
Not
Dolly
all the
Parton's
way.
America. Sorry, spoiler alert. But everybody knew that already.
That just ruined me.
Everybody already knew. You didn't know that about Dolly Parton?
No.
Everybody knows that. But
Well,
anyway.
don't I feel ridiculous?
So, y'all, she loves Baby Yoda and has tattoos of Baby Yoda everywhere. She even calls her vagina Baby Yoda. But something else that she loves, y'all.
Vagina,
Kristen Fallenbach. She
Crystal.
loves Crystal Fallenbach.
Why the fuck can't you get a name right to save your life?
She loves her hair. She's got gorgeous, gorgeous hair.
Oh.
And she loves to grow it out. And then, again, I'm
You
not
mean
going to...
the head on her hair?
The head on her hair. I'm
on
not
her
gonna.
head.
Yeah, I'm not having a gross story like you. She loves to grow her hair out really, really long, and then she braids it. And then a lot of people don't know, but she's not a slut. She doesn't fuck people, but she hides men in her hair and gives them hand jobs.
Okay, I'm glad your story's not dirty.
And that's how she styles her hair with all of their jizz.
tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
Like something about Mary style.
Something about Mary. And one more thing, y'all. Crystal Fallenbach has a dream. And one day, she is going to be Elphaba in Wicked.
Okay.
But she wants to change the story. And when she's Elphaba, she's going to kill that good witch because she's fucking sick of it.
That's kind of what happened in Wicked, but she didn't kill each other.
Oh, she's going to kill her on stage.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, no trapdoor for her.
Good idea.
Sometimes life ends sad. That is actually a
Southern stories.
That's a quote that Crystal says all the time. Quote, sometimes
Crystal
life
Fallenbach.
ends sad.
Sometimes life has a bad ending.
And that's Crystal Fallenbach, y'all.
That's today's
With her
Sissy
handsome
shout-out.
husband.
Always
It's hot.
110% accurate.
Y'all, something else that it's accurate is your podcast reviews. Come at us. Leave us 5 stars. Even if you only write Keep Going Queens, we
You can be
appreciate
as
it.
descriptive as you like. I loved it when someone says that our podcast was not a Rolls Royce, but a
Honda Civic
a Honda Civic with rims and a
with
spoiler.
rims, with rims and a spoiler. In fact, we always try to do this. We should just read.
Let's just read one of them.
Just read one of them right now. I don't want to listen to your text. Don't you hate it when someone texts you when you
Yes.
press on your phone?
Hate it, hate it,
and
hate
it's-
it, hate it,
oh,
hate it.
Drives me crazy. Anyway, all right. Here's our y'all. By the way, we're at. Oh my God, we're at 1,500 reviews. Poodle, what happens when we do get 2,000 reviews?
A live show.
We do a live show, y'all.
And y'all-
So y'all are bringing it. Anyway, here's a review. It's from Chris 10Y, big Y, little I. And the title of the thing just says, y'all. And Chris says, oh, this is moving. Chris says, I've been going through a tough time in life. My dad is sick with cancer, and I've been stuck in a
sucks.
rut. One day I decided to find something to take my mind off everything and
Heroin?
stumbled on the 90 Day Gays
Okay,
podcast.
That's the same.
Y'all, I was laughing so hard. My hubby said he is so happy seeing me smile and laughing again
Aw.
this weekend. Thank you,
You know what?
Queens.
You're gonna get fucked now because you're happy.
'Cause
He
you're
wants to
happy.
he want,
Everyone
no one
said-
wants to fuck a sad bitch.
Y'all,
That's
the truth.
But remember that, y'all.
Also-
No one wants to fuck a sad bitch.
And also
I'm the same.
Remember, if you're out there like Chris, y'all, hard times are like good times. They all pass. it's the truth.
It's the truth.
It's the truth. And just know that we've got your sissy squad and that poodle and I actually care about you.
And
Keep
we do.
going.
We do. Keep going, Queens.
We mean that when we say that. So
Y'all, the only way out is through.
that is true. So
We are dispensing
so
wisdom.
So come through.
Come through.
Or come on
me.
them. We're whores. All right, everybody. Well, I think that's everything that we needed. Come at us in
I've
our
got jizz on my chest.
That's it. Come at us in our Patreon where you can listen to backdated episodes of 90 Day Fiancé and our By
We're having a
Curious.
blast, y'all. Patreon's blowing up. Join
blowing
the
up.
movement. Join the movement.
Listen to our first 2 episodes of Love is Blind on Netflix, and then you can listen to all the rest of the episodes on our Patreon.
We're going
$5
to be
tier.
podcasting the last reunion episode.
Yes.
Who knows if Jessica will talk about being 34 again.
I think she will, y'all.
There was a ridiculous article in Entertainment Weekly about Jessica from Love is Blind. She was a complete and utter idiot.
Well, at least she's on brand.
Oh, I hate her so much. I want to kill her.
Well, Love is Blind, we talked about them because they're lonely hearts, and we talk about these 90 Day Fiancés because they are lonely hearts. Because aren't we all just lonely hearts, Poodle?
We are. And y'all, if you decide to get a 90-day fiancé and you're 4'11", you need to call us.